Welcome to another video. Here we continuing this villager empire. And we're going to be looking at more spots and more coverage zones than we did the last time. Like I said, it's a very big area. It's going to take a lot of time. So let's go this way. We're gradually heading down there. When we're done viewing all the cities in this massive event, what we're going to do is we're going to do train lines. There's about a dozen train lines in here, so all of them make it interesting. Going to go, nope, not far enough over. And we're coming down. We're going to come down to lake level from sky level. And this was fun building this. This really was. There's the desert that I had to deal with, huh? It's funny, almost every single world I ever come into, I gotta deal with desert. For some reason, the universe has a sense of humor and just gives me deserts, which takes ridiculous amounts of time to build and take care of. Here we're going for this way. We're taking a walk there. Look how that is monstrous. Take a good look at it over here on the bottom. There's a whole bunch of little stuff up in there. And before we leave on this video, I think we're going to fly around up there and take a look at all of it. There's that very expensive apartment complex on the top. Here's the lake. And these are all man-made. Everything is pretty much been put in here. I'm going to go to non-fly mode so we can walk around. I'm going to walk this way just to give you the sheer scope of how big everything in here really is. A lot of people don't get a chance to experience the massiveness. Look at that. To appreciate the amount of work that was put into this. I gotta remember what the hell was back there. I'm telling you, there's a lot of places in here. I don't even know where they go anymore. Since I haven't been in here in so long, I forgot. Again, we're exploring it together. I know there's a station in here. There's the airport station. We're gonna go down and take a look at that. Here we're just taking a look at the apartments that are up here. Unfurnished. All those trees were put in. There's a little park up there. I think somewhere around here we can get out to an observation point. And we are going to go do that. Can we now? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see what goes up this way. Oh, look at this. I forgot this was here. There's the desert I had to deal with. I put things all over the place. Here's the observation point. Another all glass. Let me go out to the out point here where we could actually look. At one time, I think I had an idea of adding something onto this, but it never, ever got done. We'll just take the walk out here, and then we'll fly back. Bring people up here to look out and look at the world below. There's another rail line. There's another rail station over there. That goes out to a city that's out that way. And there's a city we just came from. There's a waterfall. Goes down into the desert. Let's see if I remember where it goes and if it does anything. No, it's just a waterfall. Just something to look at. Where did that track go? That was just a support. There's the light. There's another rail bridge down there. That one goes somewhere out that way. Like I said, we're going to explore rail tracks when we get to the end of all these videos. And we'll just take rail lines all over the place and get lost. And we're walking back. I was going to fly back, so we're walking back. And just as good. I walk to the front of this apartment complex, this used to be a valley. And what I did is I covered the entire valley up. It's hard to cover a valley up. Believe me, it takes mega amount of time to cover it in stone. There's the airport is below us. And there's a station here, this is part of it. And we're going to go down and take a look at the station. Oh, there's a train station here. We'll take that on our way out. I'm going to go down and go down. Whoops, going around. What the hell do I got that in the place there for? You know something? Can't take it out. I'm not going to worry about it. Here's the airport down here. No, I'm going to go into fly mode in a minute. But here we're walking onto a shuttle. Here's a shuttle here. Seats in it. Pilot's chair. And you're looking out at the distance. This is where he would operate the plane. Be able to see where it's going. There's all the seats. Simple everyday shuttle. Now we're going back to fly mode. So we can just go out. And this is the gigantic airport room. Here, ship comes in this way. Departs passengers. Turns around. In here. Goes this way to go back out. And leaves through this opening. And comes out into this valley. Now every rail line here goes to a destination. So this is how big everything is. Whatever this was, I think it was just a display piece to show where the valley was. If I didn't just want to cover up one end, I decided to just fill it in and make it look pretty. I don't think I ever entered anything into here, so we're going to go see if I did or I did not. Wow, this is big in here. I may have had ideas for it in the future, but never came to pass. The main reason I stopped building on this city is it was taxing out my old graphics card and I couldn't continue. So I think projects like this will eat up your graphics. I got a high-power graphics card now, so I can actually do these things and run through it. And a brand new gaming system to handle the torture I put my system through when I built this thing. Again, if you're going to do projects like this and you got a low-power graphics card or a regular computer, you're in for trouble. I found out the hard way how much ache it puts on your system. So definitely look into it. All right, we're going to go in the wrong way there, boy. Now we're going all right. What's going on here? We're going up. Aha. Houston, we have a problem. Going down. See, there's the city up there. Look at that. And that's the spaceport. One of the spaceports I've built, and there's a few of them. Well, we get a chance to see the up above lake. That's where the walkway to nowhere went. It was supposed to come up here. Never finished it. There's one of the more expensive apartments that never completely got done. There's the city and the airport that away. I'm going to take that train line down, see where it goes. Or we can go into the mountain. I think that's a mountain pass that goes through there. What we're going to do is we're going to stop here, and then we're going to figure out where we're going in the next one. So where do we want to point this thing on the finish? I think that's a good way to do it. Well, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one, exploring some more. And hit me a like, hit me a subscribe. Some questions if you want. And again, see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.